by Nico and Sam.
Edwin Hubble's personal life. Edwin Hubble was born on November 20th, 1889. Edwin Hubble had 7 siblings and had moved to Chicago, Illinois at age 10. When Edwin was in high school and he was very good at sports, especially track and field in high school. He broke the Illinois state high jump record.
His parents were John Powell and Virginia Lee James Hubble. Edwin Hubble was given a scholarship to the University of Chicago in 1906. He then left Chicago to go to the University of Oxford. He was a lab assistant for Robert Millikan, and he died from a stroke on September 28, 1953. He was only 63 years old when he died.
Some contributions to science that Edwin Hubble had was that Edwin Hubble discovered that faint clouds of light in the sky were actually different galaxies like our Milky Way galaxy. Most people then thought that our Milky Way galaxy was the only galaxy existing. One of the great discoveries from Edwin Hubble was that if a galaxy looks farther away from Earth, it is moving away faster. Edwin's idea of a universe expanding created the new theory of the Big Bang.
This was an intense burst of energy at one single moment in time to create our universe, and the universe has been expanding since the burst. A telescope that was put into space was named after Edwin Hubble for his discoveries and theories. It is called the Hubble Space Telescope. It was launched into space on April 24, 1990, and the first image was a star cluster that appeared on May 20th, 1990. The telescope was nearly the size of a school bus. It was 43.5 feet and 24,000 pounds at launch. This telescope showed many new galaxies and stars. It showed many different types of stars, and we learned how to identify them by color and distance.
Some stars may be very large but very far away, or stars can be very close but very small. How this relates to our class.
Edwin Hubble's findings relate to what we are learning in class because of the topic of his studies. Edwin Hubble had studied different galaxies and stars, and the first ever space telescope was named after him because of what he studied. He had began conducting a new research with Milton Humason and started researching galaxies' spectral shifts and their unique distances. All of that relates to what we learn in class because in class we are learning about different types of galaxies like ellipticals, spirals, and barred spirals, which is another thing that Edwin Hubble had discovered.
Without Edwin Hubble, we wouldn't be exploring other galaxies because with Edwin Hubble, he is the first one who told scientists that there are other galaxies outside than the Milky Way.
Fun facts. Edwin Hubble was in the Army and was in the 86th Division of the Army in World War I and World War II.
If he hadn't died unexpectedly in 1953, Hubble would have won that year's Nobel Prize in Physics. Edwin Hubble also led the University of Chicago to its first basketball conference title in 1907.
In 1917, Hubble volunteered for the U.S. Army and was sent to the 86th Division. Before that, however, Edwin Hubble taught math, physics, and Spanish at New Albany High School in New Albany.
Thank you for reading our presentation.
These are our sources.